Make your name ring bells from hood to hood. Make your name ring bells from hood to hood. Peace. The Almighty Supreme Mr. Wiggles, scientifically born, here doing what's in my bag. Oh man, it's funny. Real quick drop though. See, the story behind my bag is simple. I've been traveling all my life since I was a little kid, literally since the 80s. And I usually check in luggage. And I cannot tell you how many times my luggage got lost. And they never pay you for your luggage and shit. You got $1,000 worth of gear in your luggage, they might give you $300, and I just got fed up. So my setup is what's in my bag, and my roller is what I travel with for 1, 2, sometimes 3 months. So I had to find the perfect bag. Now I got a dope roller, and I found this bag. It's a Tucano. It's an Italian leather. I kept seeing it in Shanghai airport, because I need a slim bag that hooks onto my roller, but snug, because many of them are loose. So when you're rolling, your backpack is shaking. This shit don't shake. It's snug as hell. It's so snug, it's tight. So it captured me, and I said it was so thin. I said, I don't think I could travel for 2 months in this thin-ass bag. But then I said, but this is leather, and it's Italian leather. It's gonna stretch. And lo and behold, this is my 4th Tucano, exactly like this. And I'll show you why. Well, first of all, mad strong. This is strong. This ain't going nowhere. That's why you see me with a hook on it. And this I could hook shopping bags. So when I'm going through airports, I shop. I got a hook. I could put shopping bags, very important. Hook my headphones, shit like that. I hook everything. This strap ain't going nowhere, man. This is Italian construction right here. It ain't going nowhere. But the fascinating part is what you could put in a small ass bag like a Tucano. So my pocket, first and foremost. If you know Wiggles by now, then you know it's all graffiti. What's in the main pocket is all graffiti, bro. I'm a graffiti writer, and these are the tools of the trade. Autograph pens, outliners. This is for when you do a piece in a book and you outline. It's a uni-wide. It has absolutely no use except I just want to tag on every wall with this. You want to flood it with matte ink and just tag because it's so wide. It's called a uni-wide. It's an old school graffiti marker that we used to use on the trains. Got to drive, always got to dump stuff. So this is all pens. Then inside, gotta have a MacBook. And I ain't got no little ass MacBook. I got a big ass 15-inch Retina. We go hard, man. We go big. And this one is a 2014. I know how to take care of my MacBooks. You see people's MacBook break down. This shit, the old MacBooks don't break down, man. This is old and it's reliable, and it's my favorite MacBook. It's my travel MacBook. I spill coffee on it. It's nasty. Why not makes fun of it? He goes, it's like crumbs and coffee everywhere. But this is the old reliable, man. The old MacBooks were built like tanks. And then I got the old school MacBook. Now people don't know we had a MacBook in the 80s. Nobody knows that we had a MacBook in the 80s. It's called a Black Book. This is the MacBook of the 80s. This is social media right here, man. This is Facebook. This is Weibo. This is IG. So Black Book is probably one of the most important aspects of hip-hop in the 70s and 80s. You had to have a Black Book because all the hip-hoppers were writers. I'm going to put this down. So every hip-hopper back then had a book like this, hardcover Black Book. And then we bomb it. That's why all the markers. And you share the book. The reason why I call it the MacBook and the social media is because you give it to another hip-hopper and you say, bomb a page for me. I got DJ Premier. He's a graffiti writer. He'll bomb a page. Buddha Stretch is a graffiti writer. People don't know. He bombed a page. Yo, Stretch rock my book. All right, like Facebook, man, he'll sign it. Wu-Tang Clan, graffiti writers, Rocksteady Crew, Cool Herc, Africa, all the pioneers were graffiti writers. So this is a must. The MacBook of hip hop. And this is new. This is something new, and I'll explain. This is a wax paper pad. This is actually palette paper. So palette paper is when you're mixing paint. So if you're painting with acrylic, you'll use this to blend colors. But I find that this is the best paper for this. It's just so smooth, man. Look at that. Look at that pop, man. So this for me is meditation. So when I am stressed out at an event, you're gonna see me pull out this book and I'm just gonna go tag crazy because it helps me relax, man. So this is my stress reliever pad right here. Keep an eye on all this, you young hip hoppers. I don't smoke weed, I don't drink, but I do carry herb. These are herbs, y'all, don't panic. I got healing herbs. I'm very much into healing myself while I'm on the road. You can't get sick on the road. So I got things like, things that you see in your mother's kitchen cabinet. It's cloves. It's not dangerous. Pumpkin seeds and walnuts. Because I'm a health freak. I'm a vegan, and I think it's important to stay healthy. All natural herbs, y'all. For the MacBook. You gotta have a MacBook stand. I don't care who you are. If you don't have one of these and you stuck in the airport and you going like this, you're gonna feel it back here. Make sure you get one of these, y'all. So it's important. Don't get the neck ache. Dancers can't get a neck ache, y'all. Don't get a neck ache, man. So this helps me a lot when I'm in a place and the table's too low. All right, I'm a gadget freak, y'all. Normally this bag is filled with shit that nobody would have. I'm a gadget freak. I carry stupid shit, bro. This is the funniest shit, and Link let me have it, man. It's a fan, that's all it is, a fan. It's a fan, y'all. This is what you call an impulse buy. Because it's just a fan. But when a hip hopper buys something, we go big. This is a high powered fan, y'all. I mean, this shit is fucking, y'all can feel that. Y'all can feel that, right? This is a wind maker, bro. This is a weather maker. Now, why do I carry a fan? If you've never been into an event in Europe or China, you know they're getting long and it gets hot and everybody's dancing and this Wiggles is never sweaty. So I got the high potent fan, and if you stand behind me, you getting cool too. So I buy fans, y'all. I buy gadgets. I'm a gadget freak. Every time I go to an airport, I go to the gadget store. What else? Oh. Guess what's in there, y'all? Guess what's in there? Y'all have no idea. It's more pens, y'all. It's more pens. You know, I go pen shopping a lot. Every country I go to, I shop for new pens. I have all kinds. This one looked like a weapon, y'all. You can slice them right now, this one. This is a calligraphy style pen. But you got fine point pens, you know. It depends on the type of work I'm gonna do in my black book, or sometimes someone needs a logo. I have professional quality pens. My favorite is the Papermate. The Papermate felt tip for all you people out there looking for a cool pen and you wanna learn how to write. My advice is get you a dope Papermate for outlines. And you're gonna thank me later. It's smooth. If you're learning graffiti, it's one of my best pens. I got Sharpies. Sharpies are good for fills. I'm strictly black and white. I don't really buy a lot of colors. I just use grayscale. But this is my little pen bag, my little pen stash. And GoPro. I always tell a dancer it's very important to constantly film yourself. Nobody can document you better than you. Keep the camera rolling, because I think cameras for dancers are important because we don't have another way to capture movement and to capitalize on our movement. You can buy and sell music. There's tablature for music. There's no tablature for dance moves. But when you document your moves, you have living proof of your choreography and your movement. It's going to be something that eventually you're going to pass down to your children. You're going to say, what do I give my child? You're going to have a body of work, and it's going to be digitized on film. So make sure you're constant. Don't just put a camera in your bag. Constantly film yourself. The reason why Wiggles is so famous is because I filmed myself since the 80s. I was smart. I documented my moves. So when people are doing my moves and they say, no, I made it up, I say, really? It's on camera, motherfucker. You bit my shit. You got my move, man. I got it documented. Nobody could. All right, I laugh because when you gave me this, when I have coffee, lesson for dancers, we drink a lot of coffee. Coffee depletes your minerals. Depletes your minerals. Not good. If you feel weak during a professional job or an event, it could be because you're drinking too much coffee, but you're not replacing your minerals. So here's a lesson, y'all. Remember, I'm an herbalist. Celtic salt. This takes out salt. You have to put the salt back. Otherwise, don't drink too much coffee. So what I do is I open it up, I put a little salt, just a little. The salt absorbs the water into your body, you get your minerals back. So coffee and salt, coffee with water, take a little dab and drink water and you get your minerals back. And along with that is, I'm an herbalist, y'all. Cacao, dark chocolate, cacao. Put this in a hot coffee, it melts, also replaces minerals, and you don't get the stomach feeling from coffee that you feel your stomach is rumbling. I drink a lot of coffee, and you'll never see me have to go to the bathroom. I barely go to the bathroom during an event. You put cacao in a hot coffee, and salt, and you're good to go. Health over wealth. Health is wealth. All right? And you got your battery pack. If you're going on with an iPhone, you gotta have batteries. I gotta overload the batteries. This sucker ain't dying, because I got a wife, and she crazy. And if this phone don't answer, she's calling everybody, like, where's my husband? Where's my husband? And you gotta have batteries, y'all. You don't make excuse for a Dominican wife or any wife. She will find a way to get your ass. So you make sure you have, all you men out there, you get battery supplies, y'all, because that phone better not die when your lady's calling you. And that's the damn truth right there. So I got batteries, man. Look at that battery. My phone ain't going nowhere. My wife said, you got your battery? I'm like, yes, baby, I got my battery. Nope. So I got my batteries. I'm almost done. Don't really have. My backpack is empty today. Oh. You see, my wife is crazy. I got the mother of all batteries, y'all. My laptop ain't dying, my phone ain't dying, ain't shit dying. I could power a hotel room with this. I could power lights with this shit right here. You can take this big ass brick and put it on a plane. And they're gonna look at it and go, you can't take it. It's certified. You can travel with this big ass battery. And this sucker don't die, and you can plug in all kind of shit. Highly recommend it, y'all, if y'all travel a lot, to make sure you get the mother of all batteries. It's on Amazon. Tell them Wiggles sent you. You get it for like $100. You good. And that's it. My backpack is empty today. Usually it's a lot more heavy, but that's what's in my bag. And my bag is my office. It's very important to me. I don't trust people with my backpack because so many things here I need. And so you always see it on my back, and I'll tell you why. Why does Wiggles always have it on his back? I'm from New York. So when you put your bag down in New York, and then you go, what's up? It's gone. That fast in New York, gone. I've had friends, they put it down on a phone booth for 1 second, say, yo, what up, Pete? Gone. Because they will steal your shit in a hot second. So that's why I keep it up. It's force of habit. I'm from the Bronx. You don't put your backpack down for nothing. That shit stays on your back. And I know around the world they don't do that, but it's just force of habit. I can't help it. I still watch my back and I still keep my backpack on my back. So that's what it is, y'all. Peace. Hope you enjoy. Hope you get inspired. Catch you on the road. Yes. 2006, I broke my leg. The reason why I broke my leg is I'm a skinny man, but I have a cousin, and he saw me at home working so much. He took me to the gym. I'm normally a skinny man. We get to the gym and we both got addicted to gym life. So when people saw me 2007, 2008, I was big. You know, I got big. My cousin is a gangster. You know, we hanging out, working out every day. Universal, meaning we hit every machine every day. We don't play. And I got big. Look cool, but it fucked up my leg. It messed my leg up. What happened is that I was big, but the weight on my knee was not the same as it was 2 years ago. So my leg was not used to this weight, and I'm doing the same moves. I can blow up on top, hit the ground, come up. I was just all over the place. I'm a B-boy and a popper. And then I worked out a lot and I went to the clubs and battled. Always battling, up rock, up rock, up rock. Till one day the weight blew my leg out. When the weight blew my leg out, my life changed, my dance changed. But since that point, I knew I made a mistake. I should have never got that big. So that's when I realized, I gotta do something. But that's when I started touring. 2008, I did the Just the Boo tour. And after that, Skeeter Rabbit says, Wiggles, you're never gonna stop touring. It's it, So after that, I just toured nonstop. And right when the pandemic hit, I had already planned to go on a diet. Now because of the herbs, my weight loss and the new diet, I am much better, I feel better, and it's the best thing I did. And learning about how to heal yourself is important because we are dancers and you can't depend on the hospital when you're doing a showcase. You want to say, I feel sick. You got to know how to take care of yourself. In American culture too, it's important because we're lucky. We have a community. But when you do ballet or jazz, they are very strict. They don't want to hear, oh, I'm sick. They don't want to hear that shit. They say, oh, really? Get your ass on stage, motherfucker. They don't, it's different. People will tell you when you go Broadway, I did Broadway 3 times. Not the street, I did Broadway shows 3 times. High end, the biggest production you'll ever be in. And you never call in late. It's a sin. You say, I gotta call in late, I'm sick. Really, don't come in. They put on your replacement. They don't play that shit. So you have to constantly heal yourself. So that's why I got the herbs. Well, I think people don't realize that, and this comes from my wife. My wife instilled me in this. She said, wake up every morning like you're going to work. Just because you're a dancer doesn't mean you party your whole fucking life. Wake up every morning like you're going to work. I got 6 kids, so it's a little different for me. And she told me that, it stuck in my head. So in the morning, I go to my job. I go to Starbucks, I go to the coffee shop. I have a website where I make money through my website. I promote my digital downloads, my music, my graffiti jacket. So I have a side business called WIZZARD.biz. I also have, during the pandemic, I created my son. I have beautiful kids. One of my children saw I was working hard. He said, Dad, you need a platform that you can teach your own school. While you're traveling, you have an online school. So he found Patreon. It's a great platform for dancers that you want to learn how to support your career. If you have 10 students that support your Patreon, that might be all you need to pay your light bill your gas bill, your phone bill. So I have a Patreon that I built during the pandemic. But actually my son built it before. We didn't know there was going to be a pandemic. And it's an online school, so I have to constantly upload lessons, videos. So if I film some of my class, I might put the best part of the workshop. So I got to keep giving my students who pay monthly fee, you know, stuff to work on. So I have the Patreon. And then I'm a firm believer that we have to use the internet to the best of our ability. So on this old ass MacBook, it looks like I'm online all the time. I'm not, I'm scheduling the month ahead. I'm a month ahead of my hustle. My hustle is 10 months ahead, y'all. You don't hustle backwards, man. My hustle is ahead, so I'm scheduling posts on IG, on Facebook. Very important for dancers. You don't gotta be on every day. Learn how to schedule posts and keep your content flowing. I don't care if you're a beginner. I don't care if you're an advanced dancer. It's all the same. Promote your brand. And that's what I'm constantly doing. You see me on, it looks like I'm on the internet 24/7. No, I'm scheduling posts. So I did today, I scheduled posts on Facebook. Tomorrow, I'll schedule 1 month on IG. I'll schedule a month on Twitter. You know, they say no one knows your vision better than you. You cannot have someone else explain your vision. Only you know your vision. Well, push your vision. Nobody can do that for you, so. I'm on my MacBook all the time because it's my job. Dance is my love, my passion, and it's my job. Accept it, y'all. This is our job. The MacBook of hip hop. What's my favorite piece? It's always the front page piece. And this is important because I use this to inspire kids. I make the connection with graffiti and dance. You see these letters? It's not art, it's actually writing. I am writing my moves. The B-boy, it says B-boy, but each letter is a dancer, and you see each letter is dancing. And you can see my kink tut, my waves, my hand styles, my connections. So this is the most important page because when I'm teaching kids and I say, you know, first element of hip hop is graffiti, not the DJ, not the B-boy, not the writer. This is the first element, and this is writing. They go, oh. You know, so I like to inspire the kids, and this is probably the main page that I would show. This is not my best work though. I'm a lot better, but we always bomb the cover to make it look hot, and I use this to teach the kids. I have a graffiti website. It's called trainwriters.com. Trainwriters.com. You want to learn how to do graffiti? I got a graffiti website. You can learn. If you're hip hop, it's a must have, okay? I got like 20 websites, y'all. That's what I be doing on my MacBook. I'm like,
you gotta get me on that website. In your bag today, which would be the most important thing that you would choose?
if I have a bag full of batteries and one phone, I'm good. I'm safe. My wife is on social media right now, and she's so beautiful, and she's posting. Well, this is the picture, and this is how we met, so I'll show this. But she's on social media. Please follow Z Styles, and you can find her on my link. But this is the picture I treasure the most, because this is us when we are together, we dance together, face to face, and this is probably the best representation of me and my wife when we're home. Look at that smile. Yeah, keep that smile going, and you get your dinner on top. No, she's a beautiful woman, and she's a hard worker like me.
What is your next schedule?
Yeah, man. See, normally on my MacBook, I'm also scheduling. So I have to communicate with promoters to make sure all the tours go smooth. I travel sometimes 8 months out the year. But I'm lucky now, because as you know, my daughter is my manager. My youngest baby girl, Zamaria, is now my official manager. So she manages my tour schedule. So she's my boss. My daughter is my boss. And now she's handling my schedule. All I have to do is look on my Google Calendar. It's on my website. And as far as I know, I go to Singapore. And then from Singapore, I'll go to Shanghai and I will meet my daughter Zamaria and my son Unico, where Unico is battle guest for the Circle Jam. And Zamaria is now managing me, and she's managing her big brother, soon to manage B-Boy. Why not? She's gonna have her own management company probably. And so I will be in Singapore, China for Circle Jam, and probably a small China tour, then go back home. Well, we talk about dance moves and all that. Let me talk about you as a dancer and how you should handle yourself daily. You are your own industry. We are not part of another industry. You have a name. See, our dance community, we each have a street name. That's called a brand. Many communities of dance, modern and ballet and classical, they don't have fancy names. They're part of a company. We are different. We're part of a crew. So you branding your name. It's a little different. You are your own industry. Create an industry around your name. Your name is the most important part of your dance. Whether you win a contest or not is not important. It's do they remember your name? Your name is your money in the bank for the rest of your life. It's your street cred. When they see your name every time, they're gonna go, oh, I can't wait. When they want to learn, they're gonna call your name. When you finish a battle, they're gonna come up to you and say, how did you do that? Your name is the most important part. So make sure that they remember your name. When you go face to face against any opponent, it does not matter the judges or the crowd. It matters that that guy in front of me remember my name. And the minute you battle and you walk away, if he or she says your name, you did your job. Your name is your most important part for your branding. And then you take that knowledge and you hustle it, not just financially, but hustle it to make sure people remember your name. We call it make your name ring bells from hood to hood. Make your name ring bells from hood to hood. Because back in the day, if I want to go from the Bronx to Manhattan to the Lower East Side to Brooklyn, they better know my name because I could get jumped, I can get robbed. But if they know your name, yo, I'm Wiggles, oh, you that dude, you got a pass. We call it a ghetto pass. This is, street dance is different back then. So your name is your pass, you know, so it's your MasterCard, gold, platinum. Awesome. Thank you, everything, for real, for inviting me again, and it's my honor to do this.